Hey there again. Welcome back to Printing for People, and today this is the V2 showcase. Now this V2 is a 200mm spec. Here's the textured PI sheet. The bed sucks because it's only 100 watts, so even if I have the Nevermore, which is up here, and I can just plug that, the Nevermore. Nevermore Duo, and I still need to set up clipper screen, but this is pretty good for knowing exactly when your printer is finished booting up. I need to install clipper screen for now. These are Okita's Z motors. Why is the power trend spinning? I don't know, but that is the print head, and as you can see, Quad Z. This is a Dragon HF on it right now. CW2. Orange and gray. I have the clicky probe in the back. Is this. And the end stop. And that's how it tunes itself. Quad gantry level. Coming up later. But yeah, that's the V2. Motors back there are lead shines, rated at 2.5 amps. Kinda crazy. Ignore that weird piece of wire. That's the exhaust fan. The LEDs, for some reason, I did this. And now it has ergobloods, which is great. Back to white. And still haven't really figured out setting up the webcam yet. I'll do that tomorrow. And first successful print on it actually came out pretty well. Cooling could have been better there. 15% seems to be pretty good. Sadly, this vase got a little weird up here, so I stopped it. It wasn't going to be a very good vase anyways. This is a 200, 200, and 200 build. I did not remove this, sadly. So, yeah. And the doors are a bit sketchy. Because, well, they don't close. But, it works. Upcoming is opening the tool head. Alright. So, this is the tool head, hardened fan, power cooling fan, stealth burner. So all you're gonna need to do is remove these two screws at the bottom, and then the two screws at the top. The bottom ones are a bit annoying to remove because my printed parts have weird tolerances. V0. The V0, by the way, is doing pretty well. Obviously doomed out. Sadly, I had to take the Dragon HF from that to put in here because the NF Crazy Magnum was acting up. So this is a weird screw to remove. It's a very long screw. There's two of them here, and I'll be right back after I remove them. Anyways, back to this. Anyways, after all the screws are removed, as you can see, hardened fan, power cooling fan, straight in there. And let me just unscrew the one for the cover here. And this is one of the coolest parts of the stealth burner tool head, is that well, the extruder is all in the top portion, right? And the electronics of the extruder, other wires are neatly packed up right in there, and they go through the cable chain, which I have to kind of tidy up a little bit as well. The point of all this is to get access to the hot end. Much if it didn't have filament in it. This would be taken out relatively easily, as you can see. This is my Dragon HF in there. Push that back. And that's the printhead. Gonna put it back together, and we'll check out the quad gantry leveling and the Z calibration. As you can see, with all the printhead done, let's just home the printer first, and then we'll do quad gantry leveling and then Z calibration. As you can see, that was homing, and this is quad gantry leveling. It picks up the clicky probe and clicks a few times, does that all around for a few times, and you'll see it correct itself in the back. Looks like it was pretty good already. It'll double check or sometimes even triple check if the tolerances are exceeded. And how do you get the probe offset? Well, every single time it does this, and yep, there it goes. You duck the probe. Every time in my print start, there's calibrate Z, which pretty much takes it to that in stop, clicks it a few times to see the tolerance of it, and then it moves over once it finds the nozzle position, and then it clicks using the attached probe to that in stop, and goes to the middle, goes down very slowly, and then you get your Z offset. Amazing, hey? And this way, when you change your nozzle, it clicks that, does that, all good. So if you have like a volcano nozzle or something like that, you're all good. And as you can see, it is now done. The Z offset right there. And that's the amazing part. And here is my bed mesh. Variance is 0.114. This was done when it was hot as well, which was pretty good. And there it is. That's the V2. Flipper screen needs to get installed, everything like that, and then it's all good. And it might be serial time, but I might not serialize this one because, well, kind of want to tinker with a lot. And I already have the serial for V0668, so yeah. Alright, that's all for today. See you guys.